Hello everyone, welcome back to another LEGO review. In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at set 76415, The Battle of Hogwarts from LEGO Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Now this is an exciting set because we have never got a set based on the Battle of Hogwarts ever in the recent years of Harry Potter, and even going back to the start of it, we never got any sets for it. And this is the first one that depicts the final scene, the final battle between Voldemort and Harry. So yeah, this will be a fun set to take a look at. But I've heard that some people don't think it's that good, but we'll see. And the set comes with 6 minifigures, and I think it retails for around $80 with 730 pieces. And it depicts like the courtyard where the final battle takes place. And the back shows some of the play features we'll be taking a look at, such as the modular capabilities of the set, the part of the set where you can like take it apart and have it all ruined, and also that you can transform it into other sort of builds, and we'll see that later in the video. So let's open this set. Alright, so let's get the set open. Won't use the thumb tabs, but you can just use a knife, and then should be good to go. Just take this down, and now we'll see how much stuff is inside the actual set. So the set includes 1, 2, 3. I notice you can't really see them well, but 3, 4, 5 bags, plus these 2 extra bags with some other pieces, and your instruction manual, plus your sticker sheet. So let's take a look at those minifigures. So the first figure included in this set is a Deathly Hallows style of Harry Potter, and this was recently shown, or I guess made, in a set this year, which was the room requirement, and the figure has the outfit from the end of Deathly Hallows Part 2. It looks pretty accurate, has the tan jacket of course, and then there's like a blue inside. It looks very nice. What I don't like though, there's no leg printing, and it just doesn't look that good with leg printing. He does come with a normal Harry Potter face. One side has a smile, and the other has, of course, the angry grin. So yeah, it's a good figure since we haven't really got too many Deathly Hallows figures. But the main part about this is definitely the wand. And this is an entirely new piece, using these cool molded, like, kind of like, I don't know, spell casting. So you're only supposed to use like this little splash part and then this kind of like zap piece, but there is extra pieces, kind of not extra, but other pieces included that you can use to customize the spell. It's kind of like those Doctor Strange sort of things, but it's a pretty cool piece. But I do like this new wand piece, similar to the old one, but the end has a clip which makes it easier to have it held forward instead of having to like move it down like the other wands that come with it. And it also has a clear stud at the front of it, which allows you to stick things in to create the spell effect. So I really like this new one. But Voldemort, on the other hand, is a very good figure compared to Harry. It's very detailed, a lot of details on him. So you can see he's in a green outfit. There's a lot of detailing for the robes, including the legs or slope piece that they use for the robes. Nothing on the back, but it doesn't really matter. You have some back torso printing, and you also can see a lot of dirt stains to show battle worn. And the face is kind of creepy. It has like a grin, and there's also some dirt marks and stuff on his face, I think, or maybe not, but he has like a determined smile face. An overall great figure to have for the final battle scene. And he also includes that same wand piece used for Harry, with that same molded style thing, but this time it's in white, so you do get extras of the the wand pieces, and extras of those spell pieces in green. I hope we get more of the wands. The set also includes Molly Weasley with a brand new outfit. The head and hair are the same, and as other Molly Weasley figures, and he turned this one's head around, it has a more smile on her, and the torso and legs have some nice detailing for an outfit, with like those stripes and tan inside and the coat on the outside. Looks pretty nice, and also comes with a neat dark orange wand, not the special molded one, just the regular one, always been used for Harry Potter. The set also comes with Bellatrix Strange, so you can have her and Molly Weasley duel it out. And this Bellatrix Strange is a pretty nice figure. Of course, you get that awesome molded hair piece with the one side coming down, the other part of the hair pointing back, and then the kind of ponytail at the back. And her face, I think, is the same one used on the burrow. So one side has like a more calm, like monotone expression, and the other has a more angry face, which it doesn't really look like her. I do prefer like the CMF and the newer version and Gringotts, but I do really like these molded arms. I don't think they are dual molded. They could be, but some of the black, it feels like this is printed on black, but it could be dual molded arms, and they look really nice. You have the skin, and then kind of like the cuffs for the like torso, sleeves, and then the torso is pretty nicely detailed, but there is unfortunately no printing for the slope piece, which is unfortunate. The set also includes Neville Longbottom, and with him you get the snake Nagini. It is the same piece used in the first CMF, and it doesn't have any printing though, which they could have just reused the one from the CMF, but this one just a kind of generic piece. But Neville has a printed torso for his kind of like sweater, and it's nicely detailed again, but he does not have any leg printing like Harry. He uses the same legs as Harry too. Comes with a regular wand and the Gryffindor sword, which makes another appearance. It's always nice to get that piece again, and it uses the dark brown version of this common hair piece. But what's cool about him is the face. So we have like a determined, brave face on this side with some dirt marks and stuff. On the other side, we have more of a scared, distraught face and showing his buck teeth. It makes him more look a bit Neville. But yeah, overall a nice figure. And finally, this set includes Scabior for the first time in Lego form, and he is nicely made. His torso and legs have very good detailing. There's a hint of purple, some dark red, dark gray. I do like the like kind of plaid shorts at the bottom on the legs, and you can see a printing for like the coat that's open. And he has one hand that is flesh tone, other hand has a black glove on it, show kind of like battle worn. And he uses the Sirius black, kind of longer hair, and some dark brown. Plus, his face is a grinning, kind of like, I'm going to get you face or something like that. And on the other side of the face is him in fear, mouth wide open, eyebrows up, everything like that. Very scared face when he's about to get defeated or something. And also, he gets a wand in light brown. So, this is the entirety of the Hogwarts, including the set. And it's very nicely detailed on the outside, but I do not really like how it's structured. I mean, in the actual film, it's more of an enclosed courtyard, kind of like that, where you can kind of do like an enclosed courtyard, but it's kind of cut off. I wish they could have just done the full thing. It would have made more sense, but you're supposed to really have it like diagonally, and it doesn't really look good with that. But it is composed of kind of a lot of different sections, since it is modular and supposed to be taken apart and look like it's battle worn, which we'll see more of when we take a look at the separate builds. And yeah, so these parts are connected, as you can see, by some hinges right here, and you can very easily unconnect them from the clips, and we'll take a look at those clips later, but they have a special mold to them. And then we have the main kind of sort of clock tower with supposed to be the entrance to the Great Hall, and either side you can take them off. They're connected with Technic pins. That kind of just failed miserably and fell off, but yeah, we can definitely take them off. And all of it is very modular and actually can be turned into other sorts of another modular kind of. We'll see that later on. I'm trying to save it for the end of the video, but I kind of just want to take a look at each thing individually first. So the set comes with 2 of these courtyard walls, and this is one of them, and they're basically exactly the same, so we won't take too much look at the other one. But it uses a lot of nice architecture and kind of curved and window pieces to create that sort of window effect. We do have a sticker here that has the Hogwarts crest and overall of tan, dark or light gray, and nougat colored pieces. We also have a clip here in case you wanted to switch this piece around to the other side or whatever. But this piece is I think new piece. It's kind of a new clip. It's in gold, and there's some bars that you can clip onto, and it helps this module come together. And we also have some water and rock work here, which is for the other set thing you can change it into, but we'll see more of that later. But this top part here, there is some sand green for the roofs and also some torches, but this can actually be taken apart, so this part can come off, can split those apart like that, have it kind of like falling down or whatever. It's meant to be taken apart and look like it's battle damage. You also take this part off, and it's specifically made to look like it's got crumbled down or something. And then this part is all stuck to the main thing, so you can kind of have it like this, or it's like battle damaged, or part of it falls off, or all of it together, which is a nice detail. The other one of these is exactly the same. There's no difference except the clips on the other side. Of course, this can be taken apart modularly again, have it broken, whatever. You already seen that before, so you don't really need to see that again. And then there's also some more water and rock work, which is for the later combined build. So yeah, nothing too special. This, it's exactly the same as the other one. So the center area, or the clock tower, to say this build, looks very nice actually when you're all put together. I heard a lot of people complain about this build being simplistic and all that, but I do like the exterior, and the interior not so much, and we'll get to that soon. But you can take off 2 different sections of this, as I was kind of showing earlier, and it is held in by some Technic pins and stuff. But we'll take a look at each part individually. So the kind of connecting sides of the clock tower part aren't too very detailed and pretty similar. They use, again, a lot of tan, gray, and nougat pieces. And we do have a torch right here, which can be removed since it has a Technic pin, and it uses this Technic pin piece and that kind of stud with fire missile piece. You have the torch kind of like hanged up, which is pretty nice. And on this side we have some rock work plus a clip, so you can connect the other part of it to the build, plus a leaf. And the rock work is more for the other build of the set. We also get a small interior with a small black table, and has a teacup and sort of plate, and there's a sticker back there with a owl on the wall hanging like a torch, and kind of like a brown sort of table or something in the back. Again, there's not much of an interior to the set, which I do not like at all. And then the top of the build has a lot of sand green pieces and turrets, and you can see it goes up very high. There's a torch, and then up here kind of have a small balcony or something area, and then kind of like slanted piece at the top, so it comes together nicely. And there is an arch piece right here as well to create kind of like an arch shape. Again, there's like the technical connectors, but I do really like the roof and architecture used in this build. Of course, it would not be the set without removable pieces. You can take that off, have that fall. You can take this entire thing off as well. Really, it's not kind of meant to get off. Only this top part is. And you can also take off you can take off that part too. And these top floors come off as well. A lot of ways you can make it destroyed if you want it to be. So, kind of getting a zoomed out version of the other part. This is essentially the same thing but mirrored. And of course, there's some rock work. It is a bit different on this side, but again, there's the clips to connect it to the other part, the build. But everything is generally the same. They have the same torch thing, same exact roof things that can take off, have it laid down like it's destroyed. Essentially, it's the same thing on both sides of this middle area. But there is a slight change in the interior. You can see there's a small table and also a fireplace back there, which it's alright, but they should have included a lot more interior parts. So the first floor of this build, yes, you can take the top floor off. I have the top floor of this right here. You can put it back on when you need it. So the first floor includes these nice steps up to the door. Again, nice architecture design. And these doors on the other side can open up and allow people to go through. And there are some steps leading down again, and some doorknobs on those doors. But again, there's nothing in this area, which is a bit disappointing. So the other section of this is sort of like a clock tower build. You can see there's a piece with a sticker that has a clock, and you actually take this out, turn it around, and have that same clock in a destroyed sort of like look. So it's a nice customizability, again, to make it look destroyed. And there's nothing inside, again, very disappointing. And then the roof of this build is pretty nicely detailed. We have some sand green plates held up by hinges on this side, and they create a nice sort of peak shape. And then we have a small turret. There's a sticker right here that has a bit more detail, and a lot of just triangular pieces, and creates a nice little look for this build. So let's look at the alternate build now. So here's the alternate build of it. It is a bridge, and you can see where the rock work comes in. It's supposed to make it look like it's on the water with the blue there and stuff. And I think this build, the alternate one, looks really nice. It just makes a nice bridge. You can see how all of the modulars come together, create a nice bridge look, and fit together well. So yeah, I just really like it, this bridge one. I think it's better than the other build in this set, in my opinion. So in my opinion, this set of Harry Potter is a great set, and one of the first we gotten for Deathly Hallows Part 2 Final Battle, and it isn't that good with the interior, and some of the design is a bit weak and repetitive, but overall I think I give it an 8 out of 10, especially the minifigures. They are pretty good. So thank you guys for watching. Check out another LEGO review on the end screen now. Goodbye.